Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Okay, with this video, I'm about to keep you on your toes, so pay attention. All right. Now, I'm going to be showing you a lot of pictures and a lot of vids, and they get sent in mostly by community members. So this first set of pictures comes in from a community member, and I'm going to start flashing them up right now. And he says, hurricane now available through DoorDash, pick a country and order up. All right. I know. Now, if you didn't notice right away, it's about WeatherMod, okay? Specifically in Germany, from what I'm taking it. Yeah, Germany. Now, this email comes in from a community member with some really great pictures. She said, hey, sunshine, I hope you and your family are doing well. She said, I went to Hellmart. She said, just to pick up some milk, and I needed some cottage cheese. But, see these pictures? Store packed with foreign people. This is the first time I've seen this in the little town of Camilla, Georgia. I mean, boom, it was overnight. Nicely dressed with buggies overloaded with meats and dairy products. Huh, kind of funny. I can barely afford to buy meats and dairy products. Really? She said, paying with their nice little government-issued cards. Oh, you mean the magic money cards that they're referring to them as? Yeah, I would like to have one of those too. Yeah, but I can't. She said, and I tried not to get any humans in the pictures. She said, this American is pissed off. Please let everyone get out and vote. This country will not survive 4 more years of this. God help us all. I love you. I love you too. Okay, now get ready. Okay. This community member said, I'll cut straight to it. When was the last time you ever heard about an over 600-foot tsunami wave? Hitting us? Never. He said, the reason I ask is not because of the wave, not even because of the wave, bounced back and forth for 9 days. 9 days. But because the media hid it from the public for over a year. September 19th will be its 1-year anniversary. Oh, I know. It's because it was up in Iceland. Nothing to hear except 2 Russian submarines with nukes, where one for sure sunk, killing all aboard. The other decommissioned, both with nuclear fuel rods still on board, are in very close proximity of the quake and the tsunami location. Where is Greenpeace when you need them? Anybody got an ice cream cone? Oh. Holy smokes, man. So here's a video coming at you that's just going to make you just be like, aww. If this picture doesn't speak in volume, I don't know what does. So here's something for you. 3 months, Springfield, Ohio, ML, you know what that stands for. Shiznit. Well, you know what? They caused this. They caused this by the busloads. You know what I'm referring to. They caused this by the busloads. Shame on them. And here's something coming at you from a community member. She said, thank you for your YouTube channel and your content. Well, you're welcome, sweetie. She said, I am including a screenshot. Here it is. of an article that came up on my phone from NBC. They are blaming 45 for spreading misinformation about Ohio. And I fact-checked the fact-checkers. Okay. She said, my fear is that all the mainstream media are going to continue to double down on their lies and will start charging truth tellers with crimes, including 45. Please keep up the good work in getting the truth out there. No problem. You know, this is what my job is, okay? I'm an investigative reporter, journalist, whatever you want to call me. I'm not just a YouTuber. I enjoy digging, okay? And yeah, am I going to get in trouble? Probably. But you know what? At least the truth gets out there. You know what I mean? That's what my goal is. All right? I'm tired of MSM lying to people. They try to fact check him. Well, now I'm going to fact check you, and that's exactly what I did. You don't like it? Tough. Don't lie. That's all I ask is don't lie. I hate a liar. Don't lie. Plain and simple, point blank, period. All right, so who's ready to have their head spin like the orbit of the Earth? This community member said, ta-da! 3 days after impact of the flare from 9/11/24. Told ya. Don't you just love saying told you so? It has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? And here's a picture coming at you. First time home buyers. I remember being one of those. Yeah. All right, so who's ready for some videos? Yes? And the truth shall set you free.
Curfew, and right now the protesters rule the streets. The National Guard, nowhere to be seen. The state police, nowhere to be seen. The local police, nowhere to be seen. The sheriff's department, nowhere to be seen. The protesters are the ones that feel like these streets are their streets, which you will hear people chant.
Everybody need to watch this video.
In 5 years, we're going to see 415,000 low-orbit satellites. Bill Gates says his 65,000 satellites alone will be able to look at every square inch of the planet 24 hours a day. They're putting in 5G to harvest our data and control our behavior. Digital currency that will allow them to punish us from a distance and cut off our food supply. Vaccine passports.
Here's some really awesome commercial breaks. Dear me, I love it. Community member asked, have you ever listened to Catherine Fitts, F-I-T-T-S, how the billionaires have disinvested in the USA and the USA money will die? She says it better than I can. No, I have never heard of her. Maybe somebody else has, though, but I've never heard of her. And here's some more video coming at you. Enjoy, and then I hope you like the commercial break afterwards. Yeah.
Both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
I support buybacks.
How mandatory is your gun buyback program?
It's mandatory.
I will not ban fracking. I have not banned fracking as Vice President of the United States, and in fact, I was the tie-breaking vote on the Inflation Reduction Act, which opened new leases for fracking.
Will you commit to implementing a federal ban on fracking your first day in office, adding the United States to the list of countries who have banned this devastating practice?
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking.
I absolutely support, and over the last 4 years as Vice President, private health care options.
You support the Medicare for All bill, I think initially co-sponsored by Senator Bernie Sanders. You're also a co-sponsor on it. I believe it will totally eliminate private insurance. So for people out there who like their insurance, they don't get to keep it?
Well, listen, the idea is that everyone gets access to medical care. And you don't have to go through the process of going through an insurance company, having them give you approval, going through the paperwork, all of the delay that may require. Who of us has not had that situation where you got to wait for approval and the doctor says, well, I don't know if your insurance company is going to cover this? Let's eliminate all of that. Let's move on.
Hey guys, Heidi St. John here. I just saw a video that sort of helps bring clarity to the conversation that we saw around the issue of guns, and Kamala Harris claiming that she's a gun owner and she really cares about your gun rights. She don't. Check this out.
This business about taking everyone's guns away. Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
I support buybacks, and it's something I'm so passionate about and so looking forward to being president to address. We've got to deal with this.
How mandatory is your gun buyback program?
It's mandatory.
Stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
So there you have it. Not only would Kamala Harris make your gun buyback mandatory, she can't wait to do it as president.
My plan is to give a $50,000 tax deduction to startup small businesses.
But we've got to increase the corporate tax rate. State taxes are going to have to go up.
I believe in the ambition, the aspirations, the dreams of the American people.
I will snatch their patent so that we will take over. The question is, do you have the will to do it? I have the will to do it.
The cost of housing is too expensive for far too many people.
Bidenomics is working. It's working. It's a term we're very proud of, I must tell you.
I'm going to invite you to attend one of Donald Trump's rallies. Now, I will tell you, the one thing you will not hear him talk about is you.
It was hardworking patriots like you who built this country, and it's hardworking patriots like you who are going to save our country. I want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Fight, Daddy. My love, you must fight.
Fight. I love you, Dad. I'm proud of you, son.
I will not ban fracking.
I'm in favor of banning fracking. It has to be legislation, but yes, and this is something I've taken on in California. I have a history of working on this issue.
When it came to the Proud Boys, a militia, the former president said, stand back and stand by.
But you have to go home now. We have to.
Your generation, I mean, I love you guys. You are so smart. You are not patient. You are just ready to lead, and I'm counting on you guys. I really am. What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid. That is why we put them in dormitories, and they have a resident assistant. They make really bad decisions.
Talk about bringing down prices and making life more affordable for people. Yeah. What are one or two specific things you have in mind for that?
Well, I'll start with this. I grew up a middle-class kid. My mother raised my sister and me. She worked very hard. She was able to finally save up enough money to buy our first house when I was a teenager. I grew up in a community of hardworking people, you know, construction workers and nurses and teachers. And I try to explain to some people who may not have had the same experience, you know, but a lot of people will relate to this. You know, I grew up in a neighborhood that folks had and I was raised to believe that different, and that we as the benefits that it fact ambitions and aspirations, but not everyone necessarily has access to that. So when I talk about building it is very much about investing in creating opportunity for people, for example, to start a small business.
Okay, this community member said, plus a bonus quake that should travel around North America Creighton Edge. As expected, as expected. Nice. So here is a new trivia card in the game. Who can shoot at a candidate? Question. What company had two would-be taker-outers, code word, assassins in two different commercials? If you said Red Rock, you're a little off. That would be Black Rock. Yeah. Good job. And now for some more videos for your enjoyment.
We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff. I do believe that we need to do buybacks. I support buybacks.
How mandatory is your gun buyback program?
It's mandatory. We want to ban assault weapons. We need an assault weapons ban. We need reasonable gun safety laws in this country, starting with universal background checks and a renewal of the assault weapon ban. I'm also in favor of the assault weapons ban, of universal background checks, red flag laws. Congress needs to have the courage to act and renew the assault weapons ban. So it's clear that we must renew the assault weapons ban. Let's have an assault weapons ban. We need an assault weapons ban. Demanding, as we all do, red flag laws, universal background checks, and a renewal of the assault weapons ban. We're saying we need reasonable gun safety laws, including universal background checks, and to your point, Chris, a renewal of the assault weapons ban. It's just the right thing to do, but we still need an assault weapons ban. And yeah, I am radical. I do believe that we need to get radical about what we are doing and take it seriously. Decisions is my values have not changed.
All right, guys, that's all for this video. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and stop causing trouble. And I will just, you know what the hell I'm about to say. Fearless.